You got Forman here on 104.7 Heart FM. And, before I forget, gotta make one call here.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Please don't sing.
Happy birthday, David.
Thank you, Forman.
I got you the gift of being live on the radio.
Oh, great.
And I'm sorry we missed you. You know, Dan and Marcy announce birthdays and anniversaries and celebrations every weekday morning at 7:50, and we just missed you, so I wanted to make sure you got on this afternoon.
Well, thank you for that. And I charge for any on-air appearances now.
Okay, I'll send an invoice via Burns Communications.
Okay, you'll get my bill.
Have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you.
I noticed, Rachel, you're drinking a beer, so
Yes, I am.
I always have one on standby in case I don't want to leave anyone hanging.
You don't want to leave anyone hanging. I've been nursing this since dinner time.
I'm on a diet. So no beer.
I can't drink all that quickly.
Hey, by the way, Forman, I've been meaning to tell you this, and I will. If you're going to stick this on the front of the podcast, that's great. Hello, everyone. You were whining. Well, you whine a lot, but you were whining about no moose head at Costco.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, okay. I haven't been in there to personally verify, but Ashley was telling me that when she browsed the beer section, there wasn't any.
No, I haven't seen it. However, as luck would have it, this was a couple months ago. I was driving through or from Michigan into Windsor, and I was completely unaware of this. Windsor has a Costco. And we drove right by the Costco. They do. I didn't know they did. No. We drove right by it and went, well, we need a couple. It was a Sunday. We need a couple things.
Oh, it's a Sunday. Better get into
when it was
busy time. Yeah. Let's get in there.
That's right.
Let's do a
Bad
quick
mistake.
Stop.
Yeah.
Bad mistake. Crazy busy. I got a little gas, though, which I needed. But I did notice at the Costco in Windsor, they have 48s or 30s or whatever of moose head. You need to talk to somebody.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, in Windsor of all places.
You specifically, who saw that and didn't buy one.
No, because I knew I would have absolutely given it to you for your next 14 birthdays, but
split them up.
but I figured I had a feeling I might not see you in person. So,
I would have e-transferred you then and there.
Yeah, but when am I ever going to give it to you? Probably in 3 years.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we don't see each other a lot.
The beer's good. Anyway, are we? Rich, you want to clap or anything? Or
Nope,
do we do that anymore?
No, we don't need to.
Oh, okay.
We upgraded our software, David.
Did we?
Yeah.
Great. All right. This is due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast that's like snow in Florida, an unexpected sloppy mess.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yes.
My mom's in Florida, like just arriving off a cruise right now.
Ooh, bad timing.
Yeah, really bad timing. I hope you enjoyed the islands because it's winter.
Bad timing.
I saw them playing hockey on Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
I know.
Really?
It's insane.
Wow.
The only way you get rid of snow in New Orleans in January, or Florida for that matter, is to let it melt.
Mm-hmm.
On Bourbon Street, enough people will pee or vomit on it.
Well, that's true. I've seen that.
Gross.
That's what it's like.
That's right. It is. It is. I turned onto Bourbon Street, and the first thing I saw was a man face down in the middle of the road, flat out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bourbon Street.
Boy.
It smells like puke and urine. It does. But, enjoy Mardi Gras.
It makes me want to go there. Yeah.
Oh, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Enjoy Mardi Gras. Anyway, this is, we are Dave, Rachel, and Forman. This is our podcast. And we have a sponsor, Calves for a Cause.
Yes, the annual charity sale hosted at the Canadian Dairy XPO in Stratford this April, raising funds for the Children's Health Foundation.
Calves for a Cause has been behind this podcast for a long time. So we literally since the start of the podcast, and we appreciate their support.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
the expo in Stratford is growing, and their space there has been generously donated. So they are trying to keep their consignments to the best 40 calves they can find. And so they're working to assemble them.
That doesn't seem like very many.
It's the top 40. So any high-end show calf or genomic giant that you might be able to provide.
These aren't just any calves.
Well, I know
Rachel.
that. That's what I'm saying. They've really pared it down, and it's the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a unique sale because this gets showcased to while you're in Stratford in person and online, and they have a catalog that goes out all over North America. Like 20,000 people look at these 40 calves.
Amazing.
They are the best of the best.
They are the best of the best. Not just any calves.
No. Well, and we're going to be in their catalog too. We're going to have an ad in their catalog this year, which is just saying, guys.
Pretty exciting.
Lots of eyeballs.
Look for us in the catalog.
Tell your friends about Dud.
Yeah. You can't buy us.
No, we're not.
Hang on a second. Maybe you could. Yeah, maybe
you might be able to.
Yeah, maybe.
We are absolutely for sale.
Yeah.
Thanks to Calves for a Cause for sponsoring this high quality podcast.
Yes.
It's time now for a new segment called "What's Going On with Dave."
Do we have any music for that, Forman?
No, because that's what he always talks about.
I know.
You talk about what's going on with Rachel. I talk about what's going on with Forman.
That's so silly.
Okay.
But I feel like there's
Never mind.
I feel like there's a couple of things that that I need to sort of update you on because when you do a radio show and it's a daily radio show, you come in the next day and you go, well, here's what happened, or you come in a week after you come back from vacation, you go, well, you won't believe. Remember I told you about this? Here's
right.
And because we record this, weekly, and because I'm pretty much ancient, I forget everything. So I just wanted to give you an update because we talked about in our lead up to Christmas how my wife had instructed me to that she wanted a bras.
Yes.
Right.
Bras.
I forgot about that.
Bras for Christmas.
Right. You were going to update us on what's going on. Okay.
I think you specifically said, Rachel, well, I need to know what happened.
I need to know how that pans out.
You need to know how that pans out.
Just because we forgot doesn't mean we didn't need to know.
Yeah, I'm still interested.
So that's what's going on with Dave. I wanted to give you a little update on the bra situation. So she not only wanted a regular bra, which I know nothing about.
Right.
She wanted a sports bra, which I know even less about.
You didn't even know existed.
No, I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah. No,
so
different kinds.
So after we did the podcast, and Rachel, I thought you brought a few very good points forward, if you pardon the expression, when we talk about bras.
As the lone woman here, yes.
As the lone woman
who might know more about bras than you.
You brought some things forward, and one of them was it's not easy for a woman to shop for a bra, let alone a man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I did some, and I enlisted the help of my daughter. And
I bet she loved that.
No, she's actually not bad with stuff like that. She immediately, I said, well, your mom wants bras, but I have no idea what size she is. So, into the bedroom. She comes out. Like, I already did this. I looked. I don't even know where to look for a size on a bra. I have no idea.
Yeah, okay.
So she tells me,
I would start with the tag.
Here's her size. You just got to get her a couple of. I'm like, yeah, but I really feel like every place is a little different. You can't just generically.
Every brand of bra is a little different.
And then I said, what do you do about a sports bra? And she goes, just buy her a medium.
Okay.
Just buy her a medium.
Yeah.
So
that's all that. With how intricate the sizing is for regular bras, sports bras are small, medium, and large.
Most of the time, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they're stretchier and it's more like a tank top fit, kind of.
Yeah, they're a little
like
different.
Like a cropped tank top, kind of, you know?
Yeah, they're kind of different.
The more you know.
I have been, after having that discussion with you on the podcast, I had a discussion with my wife on Black Friday, as luck would have it. And she goes, well, it can't be that hard. I said, well, it's not that easy.
to find a bra for you.
Yeah. Well, it's just that every place, and I don't know what it's like for you, Rachel, but for my wife, she really doesn't want to go in and get measured, and she really doesn't want to go through all of that hassle. Just find me. So anyway, long story short, we enlisted the help of Charlotte, who had anyway. I asked her. I was able to purchase a couple of bras that were already sized out. We had figured out the size.
Okay.
I order them online. Click, click, click.
Good.
Which I love.
Was it the same brand as what she had?
No.
So you could,
but it worked out very well. They worked out.
And
Everybody was happy.
Wow. Okay.
Everything
That's
worked out well.
impressive.
And then I got a medium sports bra, and I went, I'm in.
Okay.
I can't lose, except the medium sports bra was not what you wanted.
Oh, okay.
So I got the right bras, but not the medium.
Well, that's actually, I'm impressed that you got the right regular bras.
Well, basically, I paid too much.
That's hard.
She basically said, you paid too much for this bra. I can go to Costco and I can get 3 in a package at Costco, sports bras, and she was right.
Kirkland bras?
They fit.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if that's what
3
fits that you
in
like,
a package for me
great.
for way less than I paid for one.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
asking me to get these things for you if you know
you know where you're going to get them from anyways?
Just tell me to
Yeah,
get
that's
them
true.
there.
Buying bras is hard. Like, I can't buy the
And then
Kirkland
she says
ones.
to me,
My boobs
"Yeah,
are way too big.
Look, she
That's
said
not
to me,
holding anything up.
Okay.
That's not holding anything in. Still nothing. Like the Kirkland bras, yeah.
Oh, you can't deal
not-
with them.
Oh, that's not helping me at all.
Oh, listen.
I can put them on, but they're not going to do much.
She told me, Forman, to do your research, and then tells me, "Well, you can get 3 in a package."
Dummy. Yeah.
Well,
What an
that's all it
idiot.
took. Then you assume that she wouldn't want those ones if she wants you to do research and all the other things,
I'm
right?
just telling
Sure.
you that's how it works. Secondly,
Well, I'm impressed you got the right regular
I
ones.
just want to
Sports
get that out of the
bras
way.
or
So
whatever.
everybody we were all happy. I didn't care because it was over with.
Okay.
And that made me happy. So, we had to
That's
take
your
back,
whole life. Like, can this be over yet?
Yeah. We
Everything.
took back one sports bra, got 3 for way less than the price, and,
Yeah.
and everybody's happy.
All right, good.
Second, this past, as we record this past weekend, as you know, I routinely go visit a friend at Anderson's on a weekly basis. We're in the Mug Club. We go. We have
Anderson Ale. Yeah,
we
it's a
have
beer place.
a craft beverage, maybe 2, because we're everybody's trying to lose weight, so we're not as much. So and anyway, a gentleman, and this really bothers me because I know I'm loud, but I think I'm getting louder because I think maybe as I age, I can't hear.
You think?
Oh, boy.
Maybe because
Okay.
right now,
Do you think it's the flaps on your hat, maybe?
could be or what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think it's the years of wearing headphones all day, every day?
And having
Could
them
be.
cranked.
To the
It
point
could be that.
when
Could be
2
that.
people shared the same room as you, we
Mm-hmm.
couldn't tell if the music was coming from the speakers on the wall
Mm-hmm.
or just your headphones on
I
the
know.
desk.
I know. It could be. It could
That's
be.
true. That is
Anyway,
true.
so we're having a conversation. My friend and I, and Jan is there, my wife, and this really nice guy says to me, he shouts at me, although I didn't think he shouted because I can't hear anymore. He says, "Dave."
Oh, boy. He
And
knows.
I went, yes.
Ahoy.
Are you Dave? You are Dave. I come in here all the time, and I know you come in here all the time.
Oh.
And I've been wanting to. I've never met you, and here you are.
Oh.
I want to buy you a beer. And I went, actually,
I'm on a diet.
that, and we were just wrapping up. We're just getting ready to leave. Oh. So they have a board at Anderson where you can buy somebody a beer. You write down from Dave to Rachel, from Forman to Dave.
Okay, that's
From-
nice.
You can write it down on the board. He says, "Well, I still want to buy you a beer. I loved your radio show with Rachel and Forman. It's not the same since you left. I don't have a stake in that, nor
Of course it- 'cause
that's
they're
a
2 different
personal
people.
opinion.
Yeah, those are different people.
That's not a
I think
slag
they're
or
doing a
anything.
great
Just-
job,
I'm
though.
just repeating
Yeah.
what he said to me, but he also said he's a huge fan of the podcast.
Oh, really?
Yes, he listens to the podcast
thank you so
all the time.
much.
So I didn't want to forget. That's why I bring it up.
Okay.
Shout out to Mike.
Mike,
Who,
Thank you, Mike.
And then he said, I can't buy you a beer now. If you won't take a beer now, I'm buying you one. So the next time I go in, I have a beer on Mike. Isn't that nice?
Oh, that's
Isn't that
so
nice?
nice.
It's super. It's extra nice of him to do that because part of the offer of buying someone a beer
Yes.
is to then sit down and drink it with them and have the conversation, which
Yes.
you refused.
No,
And I say, Mike, you're better served by changing from Mike
not
to
what I
Dave than to
No.
Mike to Forman and Rachel.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what
I think
honestly,
that's what's happening.
I actually kind of thought that too. I'm like, oh, he's going to be bummed that he can't sit and chat with you for
Well,
a
it
bit.
would have been nice.
And then he still bought you a beer, which I think is very
I will
kind.
tell you what. And then my friend said, I've seen him in here before.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
Mike, if you've been in there before and you didn't hear me, it's because I'm getting old and I can't hear, I guess. And so
I
I'm
thought
shouting.
you were going to say that Mike came over to yell at you because
No,
you were
no.
yelling and you were being
No.
too loud.
No,
That's
some
what I
people,
thought we were going
I've had
with this
people say
I
that
can't
to me.
hear thing.
Mike, because my friend said, I've seen him. He comes in with a couple of growlers, gets them filled.
Okay.
He doesn't stay for a beer. Forman.
Oh, he doesn't. Well,
no,
he should
just
stay
comes
with you
in to
next
buy
time.
his beer. He buys his beer.
So the
Okay.
guy who never stays for a beer was finally going to actually stay for one
Oh,
because of
that's
you.
what you think. Anyway, Mike, I appreciated you buying. I haven't had my beer yet, although by the time you
That's
hear
so
this,
You may have.
I'm pretty sure I enjoyed it.
No,
So
it better
thank
not be
Right.
on the board.
Well,
Thank you
Dave's
for that.
there every Saturday. At what time, Dave?
I'm not.
Okay, you don't want to
time.
broadcast
And
that.
finally, what's up with Dave is
Oh,
I had
there's
a-
more. Wow.
Yeah.
Just you have a whole life
Yeah.
happening over there.
I had a birthday yesterday.
Yes, happy birthday, Dave.
Thank you very much. As we record this, not yesterday as you hear this.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks
The
for
21st.
the post. Thanks for the call, Forman. Forman called me. Thank
Dutch-
you, Rachel, for remembering my birthday.
Dutch from the Kinsman said, by the way, Dave, he got you a gift, but then unfortunately drank it all.
That's fine.
So we need to let him know where he can drop off his keg gift card for you.
Oh yeah, give it to Rachel.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Anyway,
Dutch.
so I got some wonderful gifts on my birthday, but none better than what I'm about to show you here.
Oh, I hope it's that hat. Oh, you got happy nuts.
Happy nuts! Oh. Make us picture that. Put it away.
That's why he's
Called
smiling today.
Happy Nuts.
That's why he's in such a good mood.
Comfort cream for me. Happy Nuts. Yeah.
And what's the review on Happy Nuts?
I don't know. I haven't opened
Oh,
it
you haven't
yet. I
used
haven't
it.
taken
Oh,
the
thank
thing
God.
off of it. I haven't done anything with it. I only unwrapped my Happy
Happy Nuts
Nuts.
cream.
I just unwrapped my Happy Nuts
Great.
yesterday. So
Do you know what? I saved it on Amazon, on my Amazon wish list, in case for the next time I need to buy something for Jeremy.
Hey, look, if you're
He'll be
looking for
getting that
something
too.
for the man in your life, give them Happy Nuts.
What is deodorant for your balls, right?
Anyway, it says
think
actually.
so.
Is that what it says?
No,
think it is.
not necessarily, but kind of.
Yeah.
Apply a small amount
Sure.
to your nuts,
Yeah.
thighs, or any area that experiences wetness, odor, or chafing.
Okay. Well,
So there it is. Now, here's the thing. I got this wonderful gift from my daughter. Should I be concerned?
oh my God, that's hilarious. Does she listen to our podcast?
I don't think so.
I didn't think she
But-
did.
She
But I-
thinks it's funny now until you get her the female equivalent later.
Is there one?
I'm just really delighted that I somehow she got my sense of humor. So I'm very happy.
When your kids turn out funny, that's the fucking best.
This is due to underwhelming demand with Dave, Rachel, and Forman, the podcast that's like January. You're thrilled, you're delighted, you're elated, you're ecstatic when it ends.
Yeah.
Am I
Really?
right?
Yeah. Yeah. This January has been so ugh. It's like cold and gross and gosh.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think?
You know what else I couldn't wait to have end is my
Sorry.
hockey practice last week.
You're getting better, actually. You're getting better.
What do you
That's
mean?
good.
Oh, at
You-
Segways?
did you?
Not at
have
hockey,
you-
at Segways.
Well, I did
No,
improve
not at
last
hockey.
week, actually.
You're very good at segues.
Thank you.
Yes, hockey.
Well-
I need to know more.
Yeah. I
do
Who
need to
cares
know
what's
more
up with
because-
Dave? What's up with Rachel?
Well,
What is
yes.
up with Rachel?
because so far you haven't proved anything to us. You put up a photo around, it's gone everywhere.
Yeah.
The photo was supposedly proving how you were playing hockey, but no, it was you standing in your house dressed as a hockey player.
Yeah, somebody took a photo of
playing
it,
Oh,
which
yeah,
I thought was great.
Jeremy
I
did.
intend to steal that photo for something. I'm not sure what.
Yes,
have
because
at it.
we weren't the only ones that noticed that Jimbo even left us a message to say,
Yeah.
okay, so you finally got your hockey equipment on. This doesn't show that you actually went to the arena and participated.
Yes.
Am I
Yes.
correct, David Forman?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
you are correct.
Jimbo?
Okay.
Yes.
So it's a closed practice. We do not allow spectators. So no one came
How
in.
can you
Nobody
do
was-
that? It's a
Well, it's not really.
It's a public arena.
I tell people, they're like, when is it? I'm like, it's a closed practice. You can't come. And they're like, oh. And people just believe me. So that's fine. But nobody's there.
It's not a closed practice.
Actually, no. One girl's husband and kid were there, but I don't know who they
Aha!
are.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. They were the only other people in the arena because we were the last group, I think.
What time do you play at?
9 o'clock on a
9
Friday.
o'clock on a
9
Friday.
p.m. Yeah.
9 o'clock on a Friday.
It's late. Like I had a nap on the couch. Like I fell asleep on the couch before I left.
So
And I was
the
like,
ice
I'm just
time
going
they
to close my
couldn't-
eyes.
It's the ice time they couldn't even give away because no one wants it.
Yes, that's like the only time we could
So
get.
your arena
starting late in the-
is it cold in the arena or?
Yeah, I
because
mean, it's an arena.
I played hockey. I'll give a shout out to the. I don't if it's still called this. I'm not sure. Farquharson Arena,
Farquharson
which is in the South End in Old South.
Yep.
And I used to play hockey at like 9:30 at night.
Yes.
Which was it never worked
that's
on
me
a
now.
Thursday. Never worked well with a morning show format because
No.
try to
Trying
get
to
to
hide my
sleep after
stain
you've played
here.
hockey. Impossible.
Well, yeah, and I was well.
You're
okay.
wired.
I
Anyway,
wasn't
but
that
it was
amped up.
I can remember some really cold nights, and you'd get your gear on, and you'd go out there, and it was like it's one of those arenas that it was freezing. It was like being outside, but the exhilaration of skating and going around and like you're cold, you've got everything on underneath to try to keep you warm. But it's really not like having a winter coat on. And then you get out there and you skate and you skate and you skate and you literally start sweating in the cold. There's nothing like that.
And then the sweat freezes and makes you colder, but you're hot because you're working out.
Well, that's when
Yeah.
you need Happy Nuts
Happy nuts. Yeah.
for all the chafing. Sorry.
For all your hockey needs.
That's right.
I bet you all the hockey
That's right.
players use Happy
Anyway,
Nuts. I
so
bet you they do.
So the arena was cold or not cold?
Like it was normal. I wasn't cold on the ice.
Oh, okay.
What I was though is my feet were hurting like a mother. Like they hurt so badly.
Yeah.
The bottoms of my
mofo.
feet because
Like
I am not a
mofo.
skater. Yeah. And I think I'm going to put inserts into them. I'm going again in 2 days from this recording. So I'll have more to tell you next week. I will try and get someone to take a video of me on the ice.
Perfect.
I am not good.
So,
I'm
well,
not
yeah, but
horrible, but I'm one of the worst.
how do you know
obviously.
you're not horrible?
Well, I mean, I can skate. I didn't fall over.
Or
So-
are you basing it on some of the other women?
No, most of them are. You know what happened in the middle of the night? Because I was going with a bunch of friends who have never played or haven't played in years. But there are some girls there who are hockey players.
They know what they're doing.
And they know what they're friggin' doing. They can skate backwards, for crying out loud.
Again,
They
it
can
should not be allowed on
handle
the
the
Learn to
puck.
Skate team.
Exactly. Like, what are you doing here? Anyway, so I'm kind of standing with them, but I didn't know it. So my one friend comes over. She's like, Rachel, what are you doing with all the hockey players? And I looked at them. I'm like, are you the hockey players? Like, why am I over here?
Okay,
and they're
so-
like, what? I don't know. Who are
So
you?
did you?
Like, why are you
ass-
with us? We don't
I'm
know you.
assuming. Were you a forward or a defense person?
Okay, we didn't play a game.
How many goals?
didn't
did you,
play a game.
How many goals did you score?
One.
On your own net.
Well, we were just like shooting on the net.
Right. No goalie.
We weren't playing a game. We did like skills.
Shooting on the net. Was
So
there
the
a
first
goal,
thing we
was there a
did-
goalie in the net?
Yes,
And you scored.
but she was brand new.
how many?
to
how
being
many,
a goalie.
How many goals did you say?
One goal.
So
But then I couldn't get the puck out. I just took a different puck that was floating around somewhere else because we were all supposed to have our own puck. But I find it difficult. Like hockey's hard, guys. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you become really good at it. Because
Okay, so you lost. So hang on a second. So you had your own. Like, do you have a puck?
There's a puck. We all had pucks, okay, and we had
Everybody
to skate
gets a puck, and you
from one end to the other with your puck and like
and
stick handle
you
it.
put your puck in the net.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
That's pretty good.
But
Yes.
you were
But
not.
I didn't get it out.
You were not able to get it back out of the net.
No, because what I find difficult is staying in
Are
one
you
spot
sure it was
when
in the
I'm
net if you
on
can't
the
get
ice. It was in the net because the goalie kind of moved and like didn't try and save it, so it went in.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so
Man, I
so
wish
there's
I
a
could
lot
go
of
and
things
see
that.
Just want to see
It's
this.
mostly me flailing around. So the first thing they did was they're like, okay, everybody who can stop on skates, go to that end. If you can't stop,
Is this your coach?
yes, go to the other end. Go to this end.
And
so
you're and
it was
your
pretty
coach.
much half and half. Like half of us could stop, half couldn't. So I go to the can't stop end. So she kind of
How did you stop when you got to the end?
I run into the boards with
Yes.
my hands, which is difficult when you're holding a stick because you only have one hand. So
Okay.
that's tricky.
Wow.
So so she's teaching us how to stop, and I'm like, okay, because normally I would either try and pizza or run into the boards. Those are my
what's
options.
pizza?
You know, like on skis, pizza stop, pizza.
No,
go.
it's called a snowplow.
That's a
Pizza.
snowplow.
Yeah,
That no one has
Pizza.
ever called it.
people call it that.
No,
Yes,
it's
they
a
do.
snow-
They
it's
pizza.
a
Pizza.
No pizza. It's a snow.
That's what I did on the ice.
Pizza.
Pizza on the ice.
That is a new one.
It's not new.
I'm going to write that down in my diary.
Okay. You guys, I don't know where you're hearing or not hearing things. That's
Rachel
not
told
new.
Well, it's
Very
called
funny joke
snow
today.
plowing when you ski. It's never called pizza. You
Yeah,
call
pizza.
it
Do
pizza
a
when you're in the
pizza.
chalet
Triangle.
afterwards. But
No. Okay. Anyway, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. But otherwise, I would run it. So now I'm trying to
what's your number, by the way? What number do
I
you
don't
have?
have a number. I have a plain.
Minus
Although
2.
we are getting
Minus 2.
I hate you guys. Listen, I'm trying something new. What have
Yes.
you guys tried recently?
Huh?
Other than buying bras for the opposite gender.
Yeah, exactly. That's something new.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, you try it.
Stopping is tricky, and then what I also find is trying to stay in one spot is tricky. Like I prefer just moving, just keep
But
on
that's
moving.
the whole point of hockey.
Because
you
staying
don't.
still to listen to instructions or
Oh,
whatever.
I see.
Sometimes we have
Okay.
to.
Okay.
I like just slide around. I'm like, where am I? I'm gonna be in the middle of the circle in a minute. Like I can't. And then I have to try and back up. And
That's
like,
part of the
scoot my
problem
way
of
back.
not being able to pizza.
Well, I couldn't pizza, so I started like just digging my heel into the ice with one foot, and just kind of that's kind of holding me in place. But how do you do that?
God.
How do you stay in one
I don't
spot?
know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I just wish I could. Well,
It's
I
hard
do.
when they angle the ice
Well,
like that, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That's
It is,
right, you're
yeah,
on a
it's
tilt.
almost
Were you
like
on
it's
a
not
tilt?
even. Yeah, I
Were you
feel
on
like
a
it's a
tilt?
slanted surface, maybe. I don't
yes.
know. So that, and then like stick handling a puck is hard. That's
Yeah.
not easy.
how,
I don't
so
know
how
how
much,
all these
how
little
much
boys. I
stick,
got 2 little boys that live next door. They're very good at it.
how much stick
How did that
handling
happen?
did you do?
Not a lot. Not a lot. And so the whole thing
Was that because you couldn't stay still?
I couldn't.
No, because you try and move the stick from one side of the puck to the other, and as soon as you move it once, the puck goes down to the end of the ice. Am I right
the
or am I
puck's
right?
the puck is staying still, but then I keep going, and I'm
Yeah,
like, wait,
that's
hold
right.
on, I gotta get the puck, like,
Okay.
Oh,
because
my.
Well,
I'm sliding,
the
and
whole
the puck
point,
isn't with
whole
me, right? 'Cause
point
I'm
of
trying to
hockey
keep
is
it.
You do have to keep moving when you play hockey.
Yes.
Rachel.
So I was getting braver. Here's the good things that I did. I was getting braver with skating and skating faster and harder because I had the equipment on. So I felt better about that in case I fell, which I didn't. But doing
'Cause you
other
have the
things
padding. Is
while
that what-
doing that is
You're
hard.
suggesting you have the padding to withstand a fall.
Well, more than normal, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
What is
more than normal, more than without
I
padding.
don't understand what that means. So you
Like, yeah, I have the padding.
you
I
had
have
the
all
equipment on, and you weren't worried
Yeah, yeah.
about falling, is what I meant.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean,
Okay.
I didn't want to fall, but because I wasn't sure how I'd
But
get
you
back
were,
up.
but you had reached
Yeah.
If
the
I did
stage
fall.
where if I do fall, I'm good.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I accepted that.
I think I misunderstood what
That
was
is
going
a big
on
challenge. That was one of the things when our kids did some learn to skate programs in Halifax. It's one of the biggest things they're teaching them is like everybody fall, and here's how to properly get back up.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
Here's how to get back up.
I don't know if I fall how to get up.
Okay, did you fall at all?
Nope, I didn't fall. The other thing
so
is...
you still don't know how to get back up?
No.
If you fall near
I think
the
I'd
boards...
have to scoot to the side and pull myself up on the board.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, all right. Well, you'll have to deal with that when that happens.
Yeah. Anyway,
so you were
this
brave
coming
enough
week-
to fall, but you didn't fall.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
I guess I was brave enough. I really didn't want to,
Okay.
but I was okay with it if I.
How long
if
was
needed.
how long was the game?
It was 50 minutes of skills. We didn't play a game.
Okay.
It's just skills.
Skills. And
50 minutes.
How now? And that was as we record this. It's been 5 days. 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are any aches or pains?
No, I felt okay. I stretched out my legs, my calves. I'm like using muscles I didn't know I had.
Yeah.
My feet hurt, but they
Yes.
felt better once I took the skates off. So I think I might put like insoles in them.
Maybe the
Maybe.
skates are your skates the right size?
I think so. They measured me at Herms. I don't know. How do I know?
It's
I'm
hard to
assuming-
fit, even if they're the right size. It's hard to fit anything extra in there, though.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know. My feet really hurt on the bottom. And actually, it was 50 minutes, but I only played for 40 because then I quit. It's like, I'm just going to sit on the bench.
And I was about to read some of these very inspiring messages that
Yeah.
you've been sent.
Listen,
To
I
now the
tried,
woman
and
who
it is
quit
hard.
early.
To the woman who quit early. I quit early with the goalie who was sitting with me. She was already on the bench. And then I thought, I'm just going to go join her. I'm just going to go sit down. My feet are killing me.
Well,
My dogs
Francis,
are screaming.
Like, this is now I would like to hear some new messages from some of these people now that
Okay.
we know all this information. Because
All right.
Franz had said, right on, way to go, Rachel. That's awesome. I've always believed that you can do whatever you put your mind to.
But
Yep.
only for 40 minutes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. I'll get
Aaron
better.
had
I'll get
said,
better.
Rachel, I loved hearing about your women's hockey league adventure. Thank you for
Okay.
showing all the elder millennial women listening that it's
Mm.
never too late to be brave and try something new
Yes.
for 40 minutes. I hope you enjoy the experience and we hear all about the good, the bad, and the funny of it on the podcast. I'll be cheering you on.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Yes.
Well, good.
I believe that. I believe you're never too old to learn something new. My dad has modeled that for me. He's tried new things throughout his life a lot. Even Dave, you started running in your 50s and now you're a runner, right? So I think you are never too old to try something
Not
new.
much of one, but yes, I am.
Yes, but you can do it, and you do. It's
I
just
still do it.
you don't have to win any races. I
do,
don't need
but
to be
I
a hockey player.
I
I'm
usually
just doing
don't quit.
this.
I usually don't quit after 40 minutes.
Well, okay,
Just saying.
Well,
fine.
I mean, to be honest, when I go running, I'm usually done by 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You have to
Piss
build
off,
up.
Forman. Piss off for me. This is due to underwhelming demand. It's Dave, Rachel, and Forman. This is the podcast that, by the way, is perfect to take with you if you're heading south on vacation. Take us right with you. Stick us in your carry-on. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, we beg you to take us. It is so cold here. Please.
I know. Let me get out of here.
We
Gosh.
beg you. Please
Yeah.
get us out of this.
Although
But
it's not,
it's-
you got to go way south of the states because otherwise it's not warm there
Yeah,
either.
it's not
Yeah,
fun.
Florida's
to
not good enough.
No,
It's
not right now.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
But if magical mystery food arrives at your doorstep, would you take it indoors?
Magical mystery food depends on who it's from. To
Are
be
you talking about a
honest.
pizza? Because that's a magical No, that's a magical. That's not a mystery food.
No,
Magical mystery food.
like a delivery bag of food from a restaurant,
Oh,
which
okay.
would have been delivered
bag.
by
Uber
the
Eats or something?
DoorDash or Uber Eats or
Eats.
Skip the
Okay.
Dishes, whichever,
Sure.
Right.
and is
Yeah,
left
okay,
in a
sure.
sealed up bag in front of your door. You didn't
I
order
mean-
it. You don't know where it was supposed to go. You
Right.
don't know which app
You
delivered
know
it.
what? That to me, I know most people, I think, plan their meals, even if they plan it just 2 hours before or whatever. So that if something like that arrives at your door, it can throw your dinner plans off. But what the hell? I am all in. Yes.
Right.
I don't know what's in there, but I'm like, sign me up.
Yeah, I'm bringing it inside.
I think we don't even
sure.
look inside. I don't know what your story is, but somebody dropped a bag of food off at the door. Do we look and see what it is, or do we just go, we're not eating what we have planned? Put the bag in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Get the dishes.
Well, I
wouldn't.
I don't know if I'd eat it. You would eat it?
Oh yeah,
eating it.
absolutely.
What? You wouldn't eat it, Rachel?
I would. Well, I know my neighbors. I would assume that bag was supposed to go to one of my neighbors. So I would text the ones who I have.
You're gonna canvass the neighborhood? Oh my!
Well, I'd be like, hey,
so
I have your food here or whatever. Like, I'm surprised it doesn't have an address on it where like. For instance, if you get the wrong Amazon package, you know where it's supposed to go.
That's different. There's a label on it, but oftentimes on food like that, I don't know. If
There's not even a receipt.
No, okay.
No.
Well, perfect. Because you're asking me to, like, you're now saying, well, I can't Donald Trump this, and just take it and scarf it down.
Mine.
Yeah, mine.
Canada,
not
mine.
yours. No,
you
my
can't
name
take
on
it.
it. No, it doesn't.
Gulf of Mexico, mine.
Yeah, mine.
A whole
on.
ocean body, mine.
I don't know. No, so you would, in fact, go, well, it could be the neighbors.
Yeah, I would probably text them first.
Maybe we should knock on a few doors in the cold.
I don't know if I'd knock on their doors. I would text them, the ones that I had info for, like the two right beside me, and then that might be it. And then if it's not theirs, I'd probably eat it.
Okay.
So you would
Because
probably
if it's not theirs, it's gonna go bad. It's probably it's cold.
I never thought about the neighbors beside.
Unless I can get it to them quickly, they probably don't want it.
As you know, the neighbor beside me.
If you get hers, you're definitely eating it, even if you know it's hers.
Well, you know that, or I either spit in it and drop it off at her door. I don't know, one or the other. Like, I don't know.
Right.
But
yeah. If you gave it to her, she wouldn't even eat it. She'd be like, it's spoiled.
I'm just dropping it at the door. Hit the doorbell and run.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, essentially, if that happened, that to me is like, I don't know what I'm having. This is like mystery food night. I'd be all over that.
Yeah, that's like
yeah.
Yes, you eat that food. Of course you eat the food. The restaurant doesn't want it back because it'll go in the garbage.
Yes.
The delivery company can't change and take it to the correct address because they can't use that food still anymore.
And believe me, whoever ordered the food is either calling DoorDash or Uber Eats and go, "Where's my food?"
Yeah.
Right? So
they're making it again anyway.
You don't have to worry.
Right.
Exactly. And at this time of the year, it's been kept cold, so it's not going to go bad.
Right.
Well, it's not warm. So
How long
is
do you think it was
supposed to be
out
a warm
there?
meal?
I don't know because we discovered this mid-afternoon on Saturday. At our door was a big old bag of barburrito.
Oh, barburrito.
And it was
okay.
I don't know
lot
what
of
that.
food.
Burritos.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm not
would eat
familiar
burritos.
with barburrito, but that sounds.
There are
if
two
they're
big
burritos,
honking
sign me up.
burritos in there, a giant taco salad.
Nice.
They got they got the upgrades of the guacamole and a pineapple salsa, and it was good stuff.
Okay.
Like if we had ordered from there, it would have been way less food. Like this was an expensive order.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So
You
brought it
lucked
in.
out.
You felt sorry for it. Brought it into the warmth.
Yeah, I
Of the
turned
house.
the oven off, took the potatoes out. Thank goodness I hadn't started the roast yet that I was planning. I was a little bit miffed because it was one night where I was actually had a real full good meal.
Yes,
on the way,
Planned.
of course.
Good for you.
which is annoying.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to make it. You save it for
No,
another
but
time.
I mean, yeah, that's what we plopped on the table, exactly what Dave said, and dug in.
Wow.
And?
Is this what's in this burrito? Is yours spicy? Is mine not? I don't know. We'll find out together, right?
Best.
And was
That's
it
the
good? Like,
best.
did everybody like it?
Sure, it was great. I mean, it was cool. We could have heated it up, but we didn't know how long it had been outside.
Right.
It might have been there for quite a while. I don't know.
Right. So did
And I
you
have no
call the
idea-
company? Like, what'd you do?
What?
Like,
I don't know who even delivered
Would you
it.
call?
Oh, you don't know.
Why would
No.
you call?
Well, I thought
If
they put a sticker on it, like from DoorDash or from Uber Eats or whatever.
There's
no?
just barburrito stuff, but there's
Yeah.
no.
When they don't scan something in your order when you're at the grocery store, do you tell them, Rachel?
Yes, I have sometimes. Sometimes not. I've started to do it because I feel bad. I'll be like, I think there's
For
two of
Galen Weston? What?
I don't know what
I
you're
know.
worried about.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Oh
know.
my goodness.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's, it makes me
I
feel
look,
It's the right. You are doing the right thing, and I salute you for doing the right thing. But I really want to slap you on the wrist and say, don't do that.
just take the food.
Take the food.
Take
Okay.
the food.
Take the food. Enjoy
mean,
the food.
If
You
there's
could feel bad
you
for
can't
the
do anything with
restaurant.
it. I understand. I don't blame you for eating the food. I think, I would have ended up doing that too.
In my mind, and I don't know how it works, and maybe you listening do know how it works, but in my mind, I don't even feel bad for the restaurant because they'll end up making it again probably, but it's the delivery company's fault, so they should be the ones to reimburse the restaurant the cost for
Exactly.
double the meals, and
Yeah.
I don't care about the giant conglomerate delivery company.
Well, what I
No.
think would happen is that it would come out of the delivery person's
No,
like,
It
tips
better
and
not.
stuff.
Well, it shouldn't
because
It
they
shouldn't.
messed up and gave it to the wrong house.
It shouldn't, and
I think it would because they don't make a lot of money at all. They really survive on their tips. So I think it would. I think they would penalize them. I don't think the
But
company's
there's nothing you can do when somebody like.
I'm just
I don't
guessing,
know
though. I don't know if
how
that's
you
true.
get a hold of Uber Eats and say, "Hey, not me."
Yeah. You'd have to call the restaurant maybe and be like, I didn't order
Because
this.
how many delivery companies does the restaurant use?
I don't even know what restaurant
If they
it
just
is.
sent out meals with DoorDash and Skip the Dishes, who's to say which one even gave it to us?
My guess. I mean, I don't know. They would have a record.
Somebody
of who
will have
ordered
to
what.
let us know on this, but I say the right thing to do is eat the food. It's yours.
It's not
Well, you have
getting
to eat the food, otherwise it's getting thrown out.
the food will only get thrown out if we don't.
Yeah.
Eat the food.
I
We're
think you
doing
have
the
to eat
only
food.
logical thing.
Yeah.
Eat the food. Tell
I mean,
your
I would
friends.
try and see if somebody around me ordered it if I had time. But if I couldn't find out, then I'm eating it.
Eat the food and tell your friends on your podcast. That's what I say. That's
Exactly.
all you need to do.
And whoever built that burrito I ate, by the way,
Yeah.
get some taste buds. Oh my god! Like
What
that
do you
was the
mean?
blandest because there was no sauce in it. It was just
Oh, so you didn't like
it
it?
was so plain. I had to add my own hot sauce.
Hot
Probably
sauce,
for a
come
child.
on.
That's how my kids order everything. No
a
sauce, no
pepper.
flavor.
Put a jalapeno pepper in it, for God's sake. This is Due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast. We are Dave, Rachel, and Forman. You can find us at underwhelming.ca. Go to our website. Check it out. There's there's stuff there. You can sign up for our newsletter. You can find out how to advertise on this podcast. It's good to have a sponsor because that helps us keep going. Otherwise,
Yes. Pay for
Absolutely.
this upgraded recording system that Dave didn't realize we had.
Yes. And if you're only listening to this in the car while you're doing things, you can also go to underwhelming.ca to watch us and get the different experience.
Yes.
Or vice versa. If
Absolutely.
you're watching us just sit here, and we're just sitting,
Yeah.
why not take us with you and listen to us somewhere else? It's
Yeah.
totally different.
You need something to do on the beach? We'll be right there with you. Take us with you.
Yeah, take me. I'm
With Dad
freezing.
Dave's birthday hat.
Yeah.
But like,
It's not my
please-
birthday. I got it for Christmas. It's
Christmas
no.
hat. It looks like Sherlock Holmes with ear
if you're
flaps.
taking us
That's
if
fine.
you're taking us by the pool though, I gotta say, please listen to us. Don't have the YouTube video going on an iPad
No.
in a public place.
Yeah, just put your headphones on. Yeah, don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
You need your iPad
do-
for
if
taking
you're-
pictures.
If
You
you're
gotta
doing
save
that by the pool in the Dominican, knock yourself out. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, what the hell do I care? Do what you
I
want.
don't care.
Really.
I don't care. Do what you
All
want.
right.
I don't care.
Also on our website, underwhelming.ca, you can buy us a coffee. Coffees are $5 each. And Anne bought us 5 coffees. So thank you to Anne.
Wow.
Who bought us
Thank you,
5
Anne.
coffees. Wow. She
very
says,
nice.
you 3 are a bright light on the darkest of days. Well, I don't know about
Nice.
that, Anne, but thank you. You always make me smile and even laugh out loud. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Anne.
Thank you, Anne. we
That's so
appreciate
nice
that.
of you. Appreciate
Yeah,
the
thank you.
coffees. Thank you.
Yeah. Graham had left us a message. Left you a message, Rachel, to simply say, in a few years, you'll be a star in the PWHL.
I don't know about that. My feet have to stop hurting, and I have to decide whether I'm a righty or a lefty. Because I don't know which
Offensive,
Yeah.
offensive
way I
defense.
would like to
Do you
shoot.
want to score goals or stop goals?
I don't know. I don't really want to play, to be honest. I just want to get better at doing that kind of thing. Like, I don't need to join a league. Unless I really end up loving it. I don't know. For now, I just need to learn how to skate and puck handle.
Okay. All right. We can't wait to find out what happens next.
Short-term goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patricia wrote to us saying, I just listened to your podcast about the bad Christmas gifts. Our first year married, my husband got me a shake weight.
Oh, my God.
He thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I cried.
What's a shake weight?
Remember the shake weight that you go like this? Wasn't the slap chop guy doing the shake weight thing?
I don't know.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
I don't remember the infomercial.
I don't want to see that anymore.
The shake weight was
Please
like a
don't do
weight
the
that like
YMCA.
the handle went back and
Stop.
forth, basically.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's what it was. The shake
Yeah,
weight.
it was
Okay,
gross.
don't know that.
Yeah.
Erica Vincent, the realtor,
Yes, Erica.
Erica, shout out.
said, I listened to last week's episode and can confirm kids these days do not know how to change a light bulb.
What? Oh my
I've heard
God.
that. They don't.
How could that be?
I have had
they
more than
don't.
You
one.
screw it out and screw it in.
No, she says, I have had more than one 20-something tenant call me to change a light bulb.
Yeah, they don't.
Or they report a broken light fixture when it was actually just a blown light bulb.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is that because all the bulbs are LED now, so they last forever, but then they don't know how to deal when
No,
it's like a
because
regular
you don't change light
incandescent?
bulbs. It's because mom and dad do,
Mom and dad do it.
change it.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Huh. I
don't
remember
know.
changing bulbs as a kid and like lamps, my lamp in my room, or I don't know.
Well,
Anyway.
you're old, Rach.
I guess I'm old. I'm an elder millennial.
Also at underwhelming.ca, unless you have other messages, Rachel.
I just have one here, yeah, from
Okay.
Michael. Michael says, I've been listening to your podcast and find they're very entertaining and quite enjoyable. So please keep up the good work and keep producing more podcasts, and I will be listening. I missed listening to you three when you were at BX93, which is now called Pure Country.
Right.
And then he wanted to sign up for our newsletter. So I put him on our newsletter, which goes out weekly. So if you want to sign up for our newsletter, underwhelming.ca, you can sign up right there. Because I put a lot of work into that, and that would be nice to have more subscribers. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Michael.
And so now at underwhelming.ca, you can buy a coffee, but you can also leave us a voice message.
Yes, okay.
In the bottom right corner, there's a little tap, and then there you go. You just start recording.
Okay.
And Dave in Elmer has done just that.
Oh, perfect.
Hey guys, Dave and Elmer here. It's Tuesday, the first Tuesday you're back in January, and when I heard Rachel was Happy New Year, by the way, was gonna play hockey, I almost had to pull over on Highway 73 and stop the podcast and make this, because this is the most hilarious thing I think I have ever heard. I think next week's podcast should be dedicated to almost the entirety of listening to her story from Friday night. I'm disappointed if Dave and Forman don't go and show up to see this, what's going on, and maybe take video evidence. And I can't wait till next Tuesday now. Dave and Forman, your skepticism is well warranted, and this is just hilarious. Have a great week, guys. I look forward to next Tuesday's podcast now, more than you can even imagine. We'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.
That's
awesome.
hysterical. Oh my
That's
gosh.
awesome.
Just because she says we're not allowed to go doesn't mean we can't.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Well, thanks for being with us. Thanks, Rach. Don't forget, happy nuts.
Happy nuts.
Happy nuts.
I'll have more on hockey next week.
Rub them on your nuts.